I'm going to show you how to effectively use Ailyze to analyze your qualitative data. So at the end, you'll be able to get your summary. Also, AI developed themes for you. You can also get your code book. When you click on this one, you can access your code book. You'll be able to download it and see all the codes that you have developed and the themes that you have gotten, and also excerpts that are connected to the theme. So you're going to benefit a lot from using this software. And it doesn't take you a long time for you to learn how to use it, and it doesn't take you a long time for you to use it to make sense of your data. You'll be able to ask the system to develop themes based on the research question that you have. At the end of the day, it will give you all the themes that you need, the summary, and giving you the outcome of the analysis. It also gives you all the themes and give you, we call it frequency analysis results. And this is how it looks like. It gives you the themes and also the number of participants that are connected to each of the themes. So this AI powered qualitative software is so easy to use. There are only 3 steps that you have to follow. There are only 3 steps. You upload your file, you determine the analysis that you want the system to use to make sense of your data, and then you get your report, and you can download your report and use it for your writing, and it's so easy to use. So I'm going to show you how to use this software. Imagine you are doing a research, right, about responsible innovation. You have interviewed 10 participants, finding out how their views concerning responsible innovation in terms of how to conceptualize and apply the principles of responsible innovation, what are the barriers fostering a responsible innovation, and also opportunities for enhancement related to responsible innovation. So imagine you have these 3 research questions, right? So you have the purpose of the study, right? You are exploring diverse perspective on responsible innovation, and these are the 3 research questions that you want to address in your study, and these are the number of participants and their demographics. And then you can see here also that I have all the data. So this one is not an actual data. It was generated using ChatGPT just for the demonstration purpose. And also I can leave the link in the description section so that you can get access to this data and you can practice if you want to do that. Let me double click on one of the data to show you how the structure it looks like. So this participant is a tech entrepreneur, participant P1, and this is the transcript. So interviewers asking questions and then their responses. So we have 10 transcripts that we're going to use. We're going to use Ailyze to help us to make sense of this data. So when you go to the website, I have a link. You can do a couple of things for free, right? But if you want the pro version, it's $50 a month for the pro version. But if you use my promo code, you're gonna get 30% off. If you use ADU30, you'll get 30% off. So let me type it here so that you can see. If you use ADU30, right, as a promo code, you can use this and to get 30% off if you want to try out this software. Let's go back here. So as you can see, as I said, there are 3 steps. You upload your transcript and then you select the analysis type that you want to use, whether it's thematic analysis, content analysis, frequency analysis, cross segment analysis, and then you get your results, and you can download the results and then use it to present your findings, right? So it's so simple and straightforward. So if you want to use the data that I'm using now, or if you want to use your data, interview transcript, or any document, also you can upload more than 50 files for you to use to analyze your data. So you can take a huge amount of data and run the analysis and give you the results. So now if you want to use the system, first you go to Launch Ailyze Pro and then select Analyze Doc PDF files. So this means that you should have a Microsoft Word document transcript, or your file can be PDF. If you already have some project, you will see all your project here. So you can see here that I have my project that has been completed. If you want to review your project, again, you can click on this blue link and it will take you back to the project, right? And you can see everything that you need, the results. You can click on that, it takes you to the summary. And if you want to see the code book too, you can click on the code book, it takes you to the code. You can download if you want to download, right? So let's go back to the project, start a new project, right? So let's go back. So if you want to start a new project, you click on create new, right? And then you can go ahead and upload all your transcripts that you need to use to do the analysis. If you want to use any previous files, you can click on use previous and it will have a list of all the files that you have already uploaded. If you want to select some of them to do the analysis, you can select some of them. When you select, it will be shown here, right? So when you select, it will show here. So if you don't want to use them, you just click on clear and everything is cleared, right? So let's go back to upload. So you go to upload new, and then you have options. You can upload from your device, like your computer, or if you have your information in Google Drive, you can upload it from Google Drive. If you will have it in Dropbox, you can do that. So I want to upload from my device. I select the first one and press on shift, select the last one, and then I click on open, and everything will then be uploaded. Now we have all the files here. You can see them here. You can take any file that you don't want. You can just click on X to take it out, right? Now you have an option. Choose the type of analysis. What type of analysis do we want to do? Do you want the software to just generate summary for you? You can check that. Do you want it to develop themes for you, and also codebook and frequency analysis? So the frequency analysis will show you a bar chart which will indicate the themes and also the number of participants connected to the theme. If you want that, you can choose this one. If you choose this one, the system will develop themes for you based on what it sees in the data, but you don't have the chance to ask the system to develop themes based on the research question. If you want the system to develop theme based on the research question, you can choose this third option, right? So you have many options, right? And the last one, let's say you have demographic information and you want to find out the connection between demographic information and the themes. You can also check this one. So you have a lot of options. So I think one thing that we can do here today is to let's do one analysis at a time so that you'll not be confused. So I want the system to develop themes for me, develop codebook, and also generate frequency analysis. After that, we do the second one, and then we see what we're going to get. So when you click on this one, you go to next. Right, and this time it's asking you, do you want AI to generate the themes for you, or you already have themes and you want the system to know the themes that you want, and then the system will go and look for evidence from the data in support of the themes? Which one do you want? If you want the AI to develop the themes for you, you can choose that. If you want both, this is where you indicate the list of themes that you want the system to take note of as it goes through the data. For now, I want the AI system to develop themes for me. So I choose only this one. And you click on save and you click on next. This is so important. It doesn't only do thematic analysis. You have options when it comes to data analysis. You don't have to choose thematic analysis if you don't want, right? So normally the default is academia, thematic analysis, and then you can also choose specific analysis under thematic analysis. Is it codebook analysis? Is it granatory analysis? Is it narrative analysis? You can indicate what kind of analysis that you want the system to do for you. So for the meantime, I will just choose thematic analysis, right? When you choose an analysis, it gives you some information about what it's all about, right? Provide you brief information about thematic analysis and what the system is going to do and examples of how it's going to provide the themes for you, right? So you can read this if you want, and then you click on finish. When you click on finish, then it will start the analysis. When it's done, an email will be sent to you that the report is done. Another way of also checking the progress is to go back to the project, right? So when you click on OK, it will take you here where it gives you information about the progress. So it shows here that your data is being processed and is 12% complete. We can wait, and when it's done, it will say complete, right? And sometimes you just have to refresh the page and see the progress. So I refresh the page, it's 25% complete. As we are waiting, we can do the second analysis. So let's try to do the second analysis and we come back and see the result. If you want to do the second analysis, you can go to create new project. Because I already have the data set, I don't have to upload it again. I can go to use previous, and then I look for the data set that I brought. These are the ones that I just uploaded, right? So I select them. I selected them. And then this time I want to choose the third option because I want to put my research question there and allow the system to use the research question to develop themes for me, right? So if you want a system to develop themes based on a research question, this is what you're going to choose. And you go to next. And this time you paste your research question here. So I'm going to copy them and then put them here. And I click on format into list. And now this is what the system has done. The system has just formatted the questions, right? The same thing, but it's formatted it. I like this one. It says test question prompt on file. So before you go ahead, you want to see the kind of answers you're going to get or the kinds of information the system is going to extract from the data, right? So you click on that if you want to and select all of them and click on next. And then you can select maybe only one and just see how the analysis will look like. This is like a pilot analysis, just give you an overview about how the system is going to analyze your data. And then if you feel okay with it, and then you go ahead for the system to make sense of the whole data. This one also gives you an idea about, okay, is that a research question enough for me to get the information I need from the data? So I like using the preview. So it will take some time. We can wait and see what we're going to get. So based on this research question, these are the answers that we got, right? So it's giving us answers to the question. So you have to review and just make sure that the information here makes sense. It's really addressing the research question. So these are the themes addressing the research question. So you can see the themes here, right? So, and also they provided themes and they define a theme. What is that? What does the theme represent? And also they quoted participant in support of the theme. If you want to know the whole quotation, you can click on the link and it will take you to the quotation, right? And the quotations are also down here, right? So if you're okay with what you have gotten so far, then you ask the system to go ahead and do the analysis. So you can click on save and then click on next. And this is where you choose whether you want the system to do thematic analysis or any other analysis, right? So this time I want the system to do thematic analysis, but also under thematic analysis, I wanted to do grounded theory analysis. And let's see what we're going to get, right? So I click on finish. And now the system is going to review all the transcript. And then when it's ready, it will email you If you want to check the progress, you can click on close and it will take you to the project page so that you can see the progress. It looks like this first one that we did is 40% done. You can always refresh the system and see whether it's ready. It can take about 10 to 15 minutes for you to analyze it. It takes some time because it has to systematically go through all the transcript and address your research question or generate themes that will really represent the significant information that it has identified. So when it's done, we'll go back and then see the results. So now we have the results. So as you can see here, the first one that we did is completed. So if you want to see the results, you just click on the blue link here. You can edit the project name. If you want to edit, you just can click on it to edit. Right. Yes, and here you can just rename it, and then if you are done, you just click on rename. This is the one that you are allowing the system to generate themes for you. It wasn't based on any research question. You want the system to just go through the data and generate themes for you. And it can provide you a code book. So you can see here that we have a summary. If you want to see the summary, you click on that. And this is the summary that the system has provided to you. You can review them. So it looks like he provided you all the themes, right? And then give explanation of the themes and also the evidence from the data in supporting of the themes. So this is just an overview of the findings, right? So as you can see here. Then the next one is Codebook, right? So if you want to see the Codebook, you can just scroll down, or then the other option is to, let's go up a little bit. Let me show you something. The other option is to just click on the links there, right? So you can click on the Codebook link here, Codebook for AI thematic analysis. When you click on it, it will take you to this place, right? Here, you can see that it has identified 3 main themes, right? And then you can, if you want to download the Codebook, you can click on this icon and it will download. And let's see what we have here, how the Codebook looks like. This is awesome. So you can see here that, let me make this place bold, right? So we have the themes, right? So these are all the themes. This is the first theme, and then it goes to the second theme and the third theme. You can see that the next column is a sub-theme, right? And then we have all the codes that were generated and also the document where the significant information was extracted from, and also the quotations, the codes that were taken from the files. And the last one is explanation of the code, right? So with this information, you'll be able to really adequately present your finding, provide all the information that you need. You have all the information that you want to share, all the codes. I have not seen any AI software that can provide you a comprehensive code book like this. As you can see, these are the themes, right? We have the 3 themes, and these are the sub-themes. So you can see here, give you a summary of the sub-themes and also the codes that are linked to the sub-themes. So the bold statement here are the codes linked to the sub-themes. And then when you scroll down, all the files that are linked to these sub-themes are here. This frequency analysis is related to the codes, right? So when you focus on these codes, there are 10 statements that are connected to this code. When you look at that code, there are 6 statements, right? So we go to the next one and look at it. So it gives you the summary and also all the codes and the definition or information that link to the codes, and then it provided you here quotations, the topics or the codes and the participants that are linked to the codes, right? So these are the themes, 1, 2, 3 themes, and under that we have sub-themes. And when you click on the sub-themes, it will take you to the summary of the sub-themes and also the codes that are connected to the sub-themes. And then it will give you analysis frequency analysis result of all the codes that are to the topics and the number of participants that are connected to each of the codes. So you have so much information. You just review and then take what you want and then use it to present your findings. So let's go back to the project. Look at the second project that we did and the result. So let's go back here. So click on back. It will take you back to the project. And then let's look at the second result, the second one. So the second one is the one that we indicated that we want the system to answer the research question. So you can see here that it has given you a summary, right? And then it giving you answers to the 3 research questions, the first and the second and the third research question. It also gives you the frequency analysis. So this is the summary, right? It gives you that you have to know about the result, a brief summary about the result. These are all the themes, but if you want to know the themes under each of the research questions, you click on the blue area and it will open. So it gives you a summary about the findings addressing the research question. This is the results after the analysis. You can see that these are the themes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then additional insights, right? So, and also it gives you the source of the evidence or the quotations. Where are the quotations? So when you click on this, each participant, it gives you an explanation about, first it gives you the theme, right? An explanation of the theme in relation to the information that was collected, and also the sources, right? Who is connected to what. When you click on the source, it will take you to the place where the system extracted information, right? Or the quotation, right? So you can scroll down and then see. So this is based on the research question. These are the themes and also the number of participants or the number of documents connected to the team. So you can see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 themes, and then it is showing the number of files or participants connected. So you can do the same thing for the second research question. You just click on it and you get all the results that you need. You can copy that, right, and put it on your document. I like this one because it's like the information is based on your research question, right? But if you don't really have a research question or you want a system to just give you some themes without focusing on a particular research question, then the first step that I gave you or the first project will be helpful. You just click on the option where the system is going to give you AI themes and also Codebook. But if you want a system to give you answers to your research question, then this is a good option for you. So as you can see here, you can download this picture right here and then present it, or you can download the PDF. You can download the CSV, the Excel spreadsheet. And let's see. So when you download the Excel spreadsheet, this is what you see. It gives you the labels that are the themes, right? And also the number of participants that are connected to the themes or the number of files. And it gives you a description, right? You can even create your own diagram here. You can click on it and go to insert and go to bar chart here, and you can click and then generate your own diagram if you don't like what you got from Ailyze, right? So you have many options, right? So let me hear from you. What are your questions? I'll be happy to address them for you. I provide methodology consultation. I can give you one-on-one demonstration about how to use this software in an efficient way. You can email me and I'll be happy to provide you all the support that you need. So my email address is info@drphilipedu.com. So let me type it here so that in case you want to find me. So info@drphilipedu.com, And then if you want to use the pro version of this software, you can get 30% off by using Edu30, ADU30. And then you get the 30% off. So let me hear from you. What are your questions? What are your experience of using this software? And I'll be happy to address all the questions that you have. Thank you so much for your time.